Well, let's begin this hour with that breaking news out of Portland, Oregon. Police officials say that 2 people have been shot by U.S. federal agents this afternoon. Sarah has more on this.
Yeah, Ian, so we have some recent pictures out of Portland to show you of the police tape and the scene that police are now in Portland investigating. This is the Hazelwood neighborhood in Portland. According to city police, they responded to a report of a shooting, that call coming in, or the notes of that around 2:18 this afternoon. And it was a short time later that they got information that a man was calling that he had been shot as well, and he was requesting help. Now, they had to locate this man. When they did find him, they also found a woman with him as well. Both were suffering from gunshot wounds. Officers applied a tourniquet. They called for medical help, and the pair were transported to hospital, and they're being treated right now. The extent of their injuries at this point are unknown, but what police are able to say at this point is that this is a shooting that involved federal agents. It's raising a lot of questions, of course, about the circumstances. To that, I actually want to show you a map as we try to piece together exactly what might have happened. The pair were found in a very different area from where the actual shooting took place. This was over in the 10,000 block of Main Street in Portland, for those who might know this area. And it was way over here in the southeast, 146th Street. That's where police did find the man and woman who were dealing with the wounds. So that's what we know. Again, as I say, federal agents, that's how police in Portland are describing this, and they're saying involved. So we don't know to what end or how exactly this all played out.
And it's just late afternoon right now, 2 minutes after 5 o'clock in Portland. We may find out more this evening. And of course, one of the reasons why this is getting so much attention is just a day ago, ICE agents in Minneapolis, one of them shot and killed a woman. These aren't ICE agents, but they are federal agents.
So, yes, and we are piecing this together as well. And I say this because there is a since deleted tweet, a FBI Portland tweet, that did give some information as to the agents involved, talking about an agent involved shooting, describing them as Customs and Border Patrol agents, which would be a different division within the Department of Homeland Security in the United States. ICE responsible for interior issues, and the Border Patrol dealing with issues with ports of entry. Again, we don't know the circumstances, the border agents, what they would have been involved with, what the pair were involved with. The Portland police chief, though, has put out a statement, and I just want to talk about it a little bit. He's calling for calm. He's acknowledging what has happened in Minneapolis. He is promising an investigation into the importance of it, stressing the importance of it, and everybody allowing that to play out. As well, we have heard from the district attorney in the area, an elected representative. This is what he had to say about it.
Homeland Security We are here from the district attorney's office to monitor, to assist, and to make sure that there's a thorough and complete investigation, that evidence is fully preserved, and that we're certainly hoping that we can get all of the facts about what transpired here today. And we will work to update the public as we go forward and get more information.
And when I say that there's some confusion or it's a little unclear as to the federal agents and the nature of their role, the mayor had a statement as well, strong words, again, referencing what happened in Minneapolis, saying that Portland is not a training ground for militarized agents and the full force threatened by the administration has deadly consequences. As mayor, I call on ICE to end all operations in Portland until a full investigation can be completed. And so the reference to ICE insinuates that it's not entirely clear to me.
Well, one of the things with Portland is it is one of those cities that has become, the White House criticizing Portland, seen as a left-leaning city with a left-leaning state government. And so there's some history here, right? And some strong local reaction, criticism of federal agents. And by the way, just before you go, we just got this Homeland Security Secretary, Kristi Noem, posting this. And keep in mind, a lot of people feel what she said about the Minneapolis shooting highly controversial and questionable in the minds of many people. But here's what she said. At 2:19 Pacific Standard Time, so just under 3 hours ago, U.S. Border Patrol agents were conducting a target targeted vehicle stop in Portland. The passenger of the vehicle and target is a Venezuelan illegal alien affiliated with the transnational Tren de Aragua prostitution ring and involved in a recent shooting in Portland. Again, we're not verifying this. This is coming from Christy Nome. The vehicle driver is believed to be a member of a vicious Venezuelan gang, so the passenger and the driver. When agents identified themselves to the vehicle occupants, the driver weaponized his vehicle, very unusual language for an official statement from an agency, and attempted to run over the law enforcement agents. Fearing for his life and safety, an agent fired a defensive shot. Driver drove off with the passenger fleeing the scene. Situation is evolving, and more information is forthcoming.
So I'll just say from that, I think it may be not the most important detail of the story, what kind of a federal agent this was. It was somebody, the agents were definitely within the Department of Homeland Security, but whether they were Border Patrol, as that initial FBI tweet suggested, which has since been taken down, or whether they were ICE, I mean, that will be something that, as the mayor is pointing out right here, is very controversial right now in the United States.
You know, it's frustrating. We've talked about it before in Canada when police authorities give out very little information when something happens. It will continue to be something we point out. But this is completely, beyond that, right? Like, can you ever remember in Canada getting a statement from a police agency or a government official within hours of a police shooting, talking about the vicious Venezuelan gang member and that the driver weaponized his vehicle? That's just not language you see here in Canada.
Well, and not just one statement. We've had multiple, and some have even been deleted so far.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sarah Galashan, thank you.
You bet.